Welcome to North Country Commerce, a business and community service of the Plattsburgh North Country Chamber of Commerce. I'm Gary Douglas, president of the Chamber, and this week's episode is with a whole bunch of guests, as you can see behind us. In fact, it's estimated perhaps up to 1,000 guests at this event. This is a job fair. It's a job fair being held on the former Plattsburgh Air Force Base and sponsored and put together by the New York State Department of Labor and Clinton County JTPA and a whole bunch of employers interested in expanding the pool of applicants that they need to ramp up their operations and to make a whole lot of exciting new products here in the North Country. With me is John Masella from the New York State Labor Department, who's responsible for putting on this shindig. Welcome, John.
Thanks, Gary. It's great to be here, and just one correction, it's everyone responsible. It's the Chamber of Commerce, everyone's responsible for this shindig. The Labor Department just working as a coordinator, but everyone here is partners in this event.
But where we actually are, for people that are familiar with the base, is what's commonly known as the simulator building. It's right on the flight line on Arizona Avenue on the new base. And there are about how many employers and employment agencies here?
We have about 21, 22 employment agencies or employers here at this time, and actually we're getting calls now of others that found out this was going on and weren't sure they were coming and now want to come.
Everybody wants to get into the act, as Jimmy Durante used to say. This is obviously there's a lot of excitement in this room. There's about 1,000 North Country people coming through here, which is more than we expected, but everybody is delighted because we wanted to get as many people here as possible for two reasons. Number one, there's a whole bunch of new employers coming to the North Country, a lot of them here at Park, who need to hire people and who are bringing good jobs to the North Country, some of the best jobs the North Country has ever had brought here. That's exciting. We need to help them have their pools of applicants so they can get up and operating and hopefully grow here and make more jobs. But it's also exciting for the people here in the North Country because they have new job opportunities to look at, and we're not going to pick on any of the individual people here and put them on the spot, but we've been talking to some of them, and they're here for different reasons. Some of them are here out of curiosity. They want to learn about the companies that are here. Some of them are people like Imperial employees and some of the stores that are leaving the area. So it's an opportunity for some people to come out here that actually do need new jobs and hopefully are going to find even better jobs in some cases. But also what's happening here is there are a lot of people here who are employed. In fact, I suspect most of them are, but they've heard about new companies and they think there may be an opportunity for even better employment.
You better believe it, Gary. I think that's right to the facts. I think there's a lot of people that are saying, you know, what else is there here? The other thing this is doing, and I'm real proud of this, and I want New York City to hear this. This is a hard-working community. People are hard workers, and just look around and you see 1,000 people here looking and wondering what's going on and willing to work. And I want them to all know we have a hard-working community, and we have people that are loyal and people that will work for you.
Now, we're already talking about, no dates or anything, we're already talking about doing this again, aren't we?
Yes, I think we're looking at a fall. We're going to have to get a bigger room or change our strategy because we have cars lined up down Arizona Avenue. We had to secure the park security force to help us direct traffic, and we have people, if you see the line behind us, they're lined out and they go around the corner and out the door waiting to come into this facility right now. And this has been going on since 20:01, and it's now 2 o'clock. So for the last hour and a half, we've had nothing but wall-to-wall people coming through, and we're not done yet.
There were a couple of companies here. I know that by 1:15, which is supposedly only 15 minutes after this show opened, we're already running back to their plants to get more applications. They had run out already.
Oh yeah, there was. One of them was TransTransed. Said we got to go get more applications. This is great. I feel like I'm doing one of the Mountain 57 shows. This is wonderful. More people, the merrier are. The more companies involved, the merrier are. I guarantee you that we're going to do this again in the fall, and I think we're going to do it on a bigger basis. I think we're going to look at including other industries throughout the area, not just on Park.
Absolutely, because there are several new companies coming into the Development Corporation's parks up in Champlain.
Yeah, and I see this as a real good opportunity. As you said, people get to just look around. People are mingling. They're finding out about jobs. They're finding more information, and we're finally realizing what's available in this community. I think that's been a big thing. You know, we have companies come in, we announce them in the paper, and that's it. Now we know what's going on. People know what kind of companies are here, what kind of skills are needed.
And I'm going to put in a plug here for Park too. because for anybody who thinks, geez, nothing is going on out there at Park, this is telling a lot of people they came here today, but is going to be telling a lot of other people, gee, there are a whole lot of new companies out there, more than we knew about, doing more interesting things than we knew about. And guess what? There's more coming, which is why we're definitely going to need to come back out here.
Yeah, Park's a big partner with us in this, and I can't emphasize that enough. We have a lot of partners. We're working together. It's all for the community. So Park's working together with us. JTPA, the Chamber of Commerce is a big partner in this. This is a partnership that can only carry us forward to a great future. As I said once, we're on the offense and we're going to win.
Now what we have here, there are several employers who are either presently here at Park or about to open in the very near future, who have their human resource people here directly taking applications and talking to people. There are also most of the area's private employment agencies are here, because what happens, and this is important for folks out there to know, there are a number of employers who do their hiring almost exclusively through the employment agencies. So those companies aren't here at tables, and you don't see their names here in the room, but because they're being represented here by the employment agencies. So folks out there should know that if they're interested in some of these new companies, one of the sources they need to go to are really they should touch base with all of the private employment agencies, and call us at the Chamber, 563-1000. We'll give you a list of those to talk to, and make sure you touch base with them. And also, because I know people are going to be watching this show and saying, gee, I wish I had been there, I'd like to find out about employment opportunities, they also should be getting in touch with the State Labor Department. And how can they do that?
561-0430. Just call anytime, 8:30 to 5, and we're there Monday through Friday. Call us, because like Gary says, some of these private agencies represent, I'll give you an example. One of the private agencies here represents Bombardier. So if you're looking to work for these companies, give us a call, because we'll hook you up with them.
If you have any interest in employment, or just want to make sure that you're considered for these companies and others in the North Country, make sure you register with the State Labor Department. Make sure you contact the area private employment agencies and give your resume to all of them. That'll put you in the pools of most of these companies, and it's the best way, since you perhaps missed being able to be here today, it's the best way you can still connect with all these companies. We're going to go talk to a few of them and see how they're doing and how many applications they're getting, and let you get a look at least a few of the companies that are here today, and help you know about some of the new companies here at Park. We won't be able to talk to all of them, but we're going to get around and try to talk to a few of them if we can work our way through the crowd. One of the companies out here at Park, and in fact one of the most exciting new companies out here at Park, is Westinghouse Air Brake, Webco. A major brand name company, an employer that already is very much on the scene, but also very much in a growth mode out here, and one of those opportunities that folks in the North Country interested in employment opportunities need to check out. We have with us Bob Brassey, the business unit manager. Welcome, Bob.
Hi, how are you?
How has this been going for you so far?
Much better than we expected. We were obviously still checking the workforce, trying to find some engineers and assemblers, all the different jobs that we have here. And we thought this might be a great opportunity, so we came, and much better than we expected. Very, very surprised.
Now, tell me in kind of 1 minute what Webco is, what you make out here, and what generally are the employment opportunities that people out there may want to know about, that they may want to contact you about.
Okay, Webco's a multinational company that makes mainly brakes, couplers, air conditioning and door systems, train monitoring. We're pretty much tied to the train business, although we do some bus work. But we at Plattsburgh here on the base are making air conditioners and door systems, and we're always looking for more people to do our assembly work, testing. I think we've hired just about all the commercial HVAC guys that had any experience locally, but we're training our own people and picking up people around here that can do the jobs that we need. And we were about 38 people a year ago, and now we're about 115 and still growing. So we're always looking for more talent.
And this is the chance for your free advertisement. Tell folks out there who and where they should call if they want to learn more about how to apply at Webco.
Well, you should probably call Connie Hamlin here. She's our human relations person. It's 561-0044. That's area code 518.
Okay, thanks a lot, Bob. Let's check out a couple more companies. I'm here now with Gary Wagner from West Staff, one of the private employment agencies that we mentioned who are out here and who all of you should be touching base with as a way to get connected with these and some of the other new companies in town. How is this day going for you?
Oh, it's much more than I had expected. I mean, we expected a a mediocre turnout of some of the curious job seekers, and this is overwhelming. I think it's super.
Are you sensing what I'm sensing, that people are kind of excited to learn about the new companies?
Yes, they are. They're excited. They want to know about the new companies. They want to know about any kind of opportunities that might be available where they can hone old skills or get into some new things.
This is all really good news, isn't it?
Oh yes, it's excellent.
I mean, it represents good news for the North Country that new jobs are here, and people are sensing that good news and are coming out to find out about it.
Indeed, I sense a win-win-win as long as we can continue to provide the people with the skills that they need and the companies that they need, and as long as we can get the training going.
Now, I mentioned that folks out there looking to find out about employment opportunities, they should be touching base with the Labor Department, but they also should get in touch with all of our private employment agencies, because in some cases there are companies who aren't even here today, but they're being represented by folks like you.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
How can they get in touch with Westaff?
Well, they could just call 566-6061, or that's probably the best way. Just give us a phone call.
And Westaff is located in West Bay Plaza in Plattsburgh. And together with the other employment agencies in town, if we don't get around to all of them in today's program, as I said, call us at the chamber. We'll get you a complete list, because each one of them represents some of the companies who aren't here, and you're going to want to touch base with all of them. Thanks a lot, Gary.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Good show.
Another one of the employment agencies that you're going to want to touch base with to connect with these and other companies is ETS. And with us is Hope Courier. Hi, Hope.
Hi, Gary. Very happy to be here today.
Do you have high hopes? High hope?
Always have high hopes. Hopeful.
Great turnout.
We never anticipated this kind of a turnout. We have a runner going to get supplies for us. It's wonderful.
It's good to hear.
Yeah.
As I mentioned it to a couple of the other people that we interviewed, there seems to be some real excitement about finding out about these companies.
Oh yeah, it really is, and I guess I should have anticipated that. And what I keep saying is that we also represent businesses from outside of Park, so there's actually a lot of work coming down the pike. And people are coming from Vermont, Albany area, all downstate, everywhere.
Terrific.
So, yeah.
Terrific. Hope, tell us how folks out there can get in touch with your agency to make sure they get plugged in.
Okay. All they need to do is call 562-4673, and we're located at 142 Boynton Avenue. That's right across from Bailey Avenue Park, and you don't need an appointment, and there's never a fee.
There you go. Let's talk with one of the more interesting companies. Not they aren't all interesting, but one that's doing some real kind of leading edge kind of development right next door here, GSM. One of the companies about to open in the very near future here at Park is GSM Vehicles Incorporated, and with me is Colin Hyde, project manager. Welcome, Colin.
How do you do?
Is this more people than you expected?
Very much so. I brought about 30 cards down, and they went in the first 10 minutes.
Well, I'm glad I got one. Tell us a little bit about the company and what we see here on your company, and what are you going to be doing here at Park?
Well, what the company does in Montreal is industrial design and development, prototype fabrication, and some small, medium-scale production. What we're bringing down here is production of these sailboats. That's the first thing, and we've got North American production for this, and also this hybrid electric car. We've produced an assortment of these cars in Montreal over the last few years. And the finalization of the latest model is coming now. And the body will be produced in Montreal for the first one, and then the hybrid drivetrain is coming here in September, October to be installed with Lockheed Martin. And then we're hoping to produce do the complete finalization and production and assembly of the complete vehicle here probably within a year and a half.
Now, this is a clean fuel vehicle. Tell people what that's about and how you're working with the City of New York.
Okay, we're working actually with Taxi and Limousine Commission. They've given us all their norms for the taxis. Since the Checker Cab went out of production many years ago, and the Chevy Caprice went out of production a couple of years ago, there's quite a niche that's opened up, along with the ADA requirements for accessible vehicles. The clean air is another big issue where they want to make a statement in the city because of so much pollution, and there's so many visible taxis on the road in New York City that are polluting. They want to say, well, we're doing our bit, and by having a clean vehicle running there would go a long way to getting people interested in clean vehicles and buying them for personal use or other fleets or whatnot. So this should go a long way. We've had the earlier vehicles have been running on propane, some biofuel, natural gas, gasoline, and purely gasoline powered. Some of them have over 500,000 kilometers on them. This particular one, being the hybrid drivetrain, this is actually the second vehicle with the drivetrain in it, but the first one in this configuration. But it was the first vehicle was such a success, we got other investment and whatnot, and other people interested in going one step further. So that really is what brought us to Park and to Plattsburgh for the U.S. content and the proximity to Montreal, which certainly helped. And the fact that we do a lot of work for Bombardier and Amtrak as well. So we thought this would be a perfect niche. And with the sailboat and Lake Champlain, you know, I'm a sailor, so people coming from Montreal, it's always a favorite spot to do their vacation down here. So I thought this would make a great step forward.
Well, we're excited to have you here, and it's just another example of some of the exciting kinds of cutting-edge things that are being done by the new companies that are coming here, like GSM. Quickly, tell us how many and what kinds of jobs you're recruiting for that people might want to get in touch with you about.
Initially, we're just setting up the facility, the infrastructure, the equipment inside the facility. The boat is the first thing to come in. That'll be in within sort of 6 weeks, I suppose. Numbers, well, initially 4 or 6 people. It's not a lot, but
you plan to grow here.
Oh, certainly. And by September, October, I need more people to deal with the vehicle. And depending on how much other work we can get in terms of railway work, whether it's Bombardier, Amtrak, or the subway system in New York City, who knows? We did get a large lot with a small building on it, so we're hoping to grow.
And we certainly expect you to. If you want to know more about this company, you can call GSM at 561-4784. And let's check out one of the other new companies. I'm here with Sharon Congelli from TransTransed, one of the other exciting new companies out here at Park, one that was announced with a great deal of excitement about a year ago this time, and is not only here and operating now, but is really in a growth mode and getting bigger all the time. Tell folks a little bit about TransTransed, what you make, how many jobs you have out here.
Okay. As you say, we started about a year ago, and we assemble the wheel assemblies for rail cars. We currently have 24 employees in the Plattsburgh plant, and we're hoping that will increase to perhaps 60 employees here in Plattsburgh. We're looking for assemblers, welders, warehouse people, quality control, as well as office positions.
Now, if people want to get their application in or find out more about the jobs you have, how can they get in touch with you? This is your hint for a free ad.
Okay. They can call me at 563-5781. We're located at 2815 Colorado Avenue on the base, Plattsburgh 12903. Or we do take applications through the Department of Labor. So.
Thanks a lot, Sharon.
Thank you.
Another one of the companies that's been here on the base for a while is Turner Precision. Turner Precision is actually tied to a company out of Quebec, Hemingford Aerospace, and they have basically a machine shop operation. But tell people a little more about just what you do.
Well, we manufacture, machine 35 different components for Pratt & Whitney of Canada through our other company, Hemingford Aerospace, out of Hemingford, Quebec. We run 2 shifts. Right now we have 7 people, and we're looking to expand on that.
Okay. You must be excited about Pratt & Whitney coming here. You just mentioned Pratt & Whitney Canada.
I don't know. It depends on what the future brings in that. It's hard to say right now.
But it's always better to have more companies here next door to you, because when they need things and you're next door to them, that's good for you, right?
Definitely, yeah.
I'm sure some of the companies, as they've come in here at Park after your arrival, have probably turned to you to do various things for them because of the convenience.
Yeah, they've been in trouble a few times and maybe asked for a quick job done here and there, yes.
What kinds of positions are you potentially looking for in the future that you're here today to tell people about?
A machine operator, which is somebody starting out to be a machinist or willing to learn to be a machinist, and the other is a full-fledged machinist, being able to set up and operate, machine tools.
And if one of our viewers wants to make an application with you or find out more about some of those jobs, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, they can give us a call here out on a base. It's 561-8418, and my name is Ron Stevens, and I'm the manager at Turner Precision.
Very good. I'm sure a few of them will be in touch with you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Gary.
One of the other private employment agencies here today, but also that you're going to want to, I can't stress this enough, you're going to want to make sure that you're on file with if you have any interest in employment with these companies or other companies here in the area that are coming to the area, is North Star Staffing Services. And with me right now is Patrick Dehaney, staffing consultant. Hi, Patrick.
Hi, how are you?
Did this meet your expectations today?
Oh, absolutely. The turnout was great.
Now, what kinds of companies do you represent, both on the base and off the base? If you give folks maybe an idea of why they should be coming to you or what kinds of employment they'll want to come and apply to you for.
Sure. Absolutely. We handle any type of employment needs, whether it be light industrial to clerical, office and professional people as well. So what we try to tell people, if you're looking for a permanent position, still come to us because what we do, it's a good way to supplement your job search. If you're looking on your own, you can register with us and still be available for any positions that we might have. So.
Now, one of the interesting things about North Star is that this is kind of a twofer. We're both talking to an employment agency, but we're also talking to one of the new tenants out here at Park. North Star is in the process of reconstructing one of the buildings on New York Avenue out here on the new base, and you're going to actually be putting a facility here soon, aren't you?
That's right. In about a month or two, we're going to have the building done, and we will have a location on the air base to handle any of the companies that are coming in. So,
now, for folks that want to get in touch with you or want to drop in, where and how do they do that?
Well, first off, you want to give us a call, and our number, because I'm located out of the Vermont area, our number is 518-561-1469.
And you're located where at present?
We are located in Plattsburgh on Hammond Avenue.
So give this company a call as well as the others, and make sure you take advantage of all the opportunities. Let's check out a few other exhibitors. One of the other things that's important if you're interested in employment with these companies or with any of the new companies or even existing companies in the North Country is making sure your skills are up to snuff, or making sure that maybe that you get yourself prepared for some of the new and exciting and better kinds of job opportunities that are coming here to the North Country. And two of the primary providers of training support, both for employers and for you folks out there who want to be employees of some of these kinds of companies, are with me right now. CVTech is with me. Dave Lawless. Welcome, Dave.
Thank you.
Now tell people what CVTech is, because many of them are going to know it as something else. We want them to understand who and where you are and what they should know about CVTech in terms of maybe upgrading their skills.
CVTech is the new corporate name for BOCES. Most of you may know it as BOCES. We are located at 1585 Military Turnpike, the intersection of Route 3 and the Military Turnpike. We have trade skills training from almost anything that you can imagine. Primarily, we're geared toward training for business and industry. And as a matter of fact, that's why I'm here today as Business and Industry Training Coordinator. We have programs in electrical, welding, primarily hard trades, hands-on skills training.
And for people that they may think CVTech and BOCES is just about kind of high school students, that isn't true anymore, is it?
No, it isn't. As a matter of fact, our enrollment now is somewhere around 20% adults, thanks in part to the Imperial wallpaper plant closing. We have a number of students who are self-sponsored, JTPA vested. A number of organizations are very active in sending people to us for retraining.
People want to find out more about your programs and training opportunities. How do they get in touch with you?
Phone, probably easiest, 561-0100. I'm extension 255. I'd be happy to field any questions you have.
Okay, thanks, Dave. And to my right, from Clinton Community College, an increasingly active player in helping North Country people prepare for the jobs of today and the jobs of tomorrow, Mary Coleman.
Hi, glad to be here.
Glad to have you with me. Has this exceeded your expectations here today?
Very much so. I knew there'd be a good number of people, but this was outstanding, just incredible. I didn't really expect these many people here.
Now, the community college is particularly important both to these employers because of the new kinds of jobs they're bringing in, but also to people out there, again, to get ready so that they can get the best kinds of jobs from these new employers, isn't it?
Very definitely. We're getting people coming to the community college for our new technical program in industrial technology and electrical technology, and also our non-credit training has assisted people in upgrading their skills. And then, of course, we do contract training with business and industry as well.
Now that's what you mentioned was particularly important because we've gotten a good sense here that a lot of the people that came here today are people who presently have employment, but they're thinking about, maybe how can I get a better job?
Exactly.
And you're one of the avenues to help them do that, aren't you?
The avenues to help them. Many of them like our computer courses to upgrade their skills in that. They haven't really gotten into it, and so they go with our non-credit computer courses as well. And there are various, we're going to, for instance, offer CAD 14 this summer. Many people are looking for new skills that they haven't acquired before.
And how do they get in touch with Clinton Community College to find out more?
They just call me at 562-4142.
So there's a couple of training opportunities. We're going to talk to one other one. Another one of those programs that both employers and potential employees need to know about is JTPA. And we have two representatives here of Clinton County JTPA with me. We have Peter Dubuque and Mary Bishop. Welcome.
Hi.
Did this meet your expectations today?
It really surprised us.
And more.
It's a good turnout, excellent.
Yeah, we've got just a couple of minutes left, but give people a quick idea of what JTPA does, that if they're interested maybe in improving their employment out there, that they should know about and perhaps contact you about.
Okay, well, we provide services for dislocated workers and also people with low income. We can send them to school, to BOCES, Clinton Community College. We also provide on-the-job training and retraining, so a lot of different things.
Yeah, we have over 110 people in schools right now, 50-something at Clinton Community College, another 50-something at CVTech. We work with a tremendous amount of dislocated workers. We do resumes for individuals. We do on-the-job training. And basically, I think our purpose is to get people back to work in a positive environment. Going through a job loss is a major, major stress factor. And we do our best to work along with those people to give them some new skills to get them back into the workforce.
Now, if we have an employer out there that may want to learn more about JTPA, or once again an individual out there that may want to learn about how they might use your program to get placed with one of these employers, how and who should they contact?
Well, the person to my right is the person to
Okay.
Yes, I do the on-the-job training programs, and any employers are welcome to telephone me at 565-4800, or any potential on-the-job training clients are welcome to call, and we can tell them more about the program.
Okay, thank you very much. So there you have it, just a sample of some of the new and exciting job opportunities coming to the North Country here at Park, which are just an example of a whole bunch of others that are coming to Champlain and the Development Corporation in Essex County. The economy is changing in the North Country, and if you have any curiosity or any notion that you want to check out the new kinds of job opportunities that are here for yourself or your families, be sure and do so, because things are changing, and some of the best kinds of jobs the North Country has ever been able to attract are here now and on their way here. Contact the private employment agencies we've mentioned. Contact the New York State Department of Labor. If you need to know how to get in touch with those folks or any of the companies here, you didn't get the phone number, call us at the Chamber 563-1000, and we'd be happy to put you in touch and help you get on the way. Thanks for watching North Country Commerce.